I've got a stand-in trashy, which is mostly filled with energy drink containers and bags that used to have candy in them. But anyway, today they're going to be filled up with garbage. Brett, who is your garbage person of the week?
John, you and I have the same garbage can from IKEA because it costs $1.98, I believe.
100%.
I think there are thousands of people around the country being like, yep, that was the cheapest trash can at IKEA. And going into that trash can for me this week is Donald Trump. Donald Trump, who basically within the same 1 minute period would say that Joe Biden should not be doing our negotiating around nuclear issues and international relations because he is in cognitive decline. But 12 seconds later, here's how it played out.
So he can't get off the stage, he can't put two sentences together, and he's in charge of our nuclear talks. This is the closest we've ever been to World War III. This is the closest, and I hope that one's wrong, and that's not a prediction because I would never make that prediction. It's too horrible a thing to say, but we have never been closer to World War III, and only for one reason. We have incompetent people talking on our behalf.
12 seconds later.
Kim Jong-un leads 1.4 billion people, and there's no doubt about who the boss is.
Yeah, the boss is Xi Jinping of 1.4 billion people, not Kim Jong-un. Let's talk more about the incompetent people that are running our negotiations on an international stage. It's you. And that's the thing. I feel so bad that Donald Trump had that quick a turnaround. I think it was actually 18 seconds, but it was that close where he's talking about how stupid everybody else is and how smart he is. And then he mixes up what country was the ruler was when he himself said that he fell in love with Kim Jong-un and he can't even remember what country he's in charge of.
100%. And this is not just like him comparing, like mixing up two random rulers of different countries. He's in love with at least one of these two people. So what does love even mean to him anymore if he can't remember them? But yeah, just Trump criticizing the competence of another person. There's no way that that doesn't go wrong for him.
Sometimes, he loves world leaders and sometimes he just starts kissing them.
When you're president, they let you do it.
They let you do it. They let you do whatever you want.
His brain is tapioca pudding, which sounds good right about now. Good garbage person. Thank you, Brett, for that. So with that said, those are our garbage people, but many of you voted. 54,000 voted, and here are your community garbage people of the week. Tying for fifth and fourth at 6%, we have Speaker Mike Johnson for monitoring his son's online behavior and forcing his son to monitor his, remember. Chaya Raichik for celebrating being called a domestic terrorist. She should have won, probably. Coming in at number 3 with 10% of the vote, we have Donald Trump's lawyers for crying at how Trump was treated on the stand. There will be more of that to come. Runner up with 16% of the vote, you have Donald Trump for his temper tantrum testimony in court. Certainly more of that to come, but this was not a close one. Your community garbage person of the week got 62% of the vote. It is Tommy Tuberville for saying he worked harder as a coach than Marines do. What? I missed that one. I don't think he did. So anyway, thank you everybody who voted. Much appreciated. Thank you for being so welcoming as we return to the normal run of things here at TDR. And thank you, Brett, for joining me as always.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me, John.
Thank you. Really fast. Bradshaw also, I forgot this. Ramaswamy said they should increase the voting age. He says he's going to appeal to young voters. He doesn't want them to be voters. This guy sucks. He sucks so bad.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.